Magandang umaga, magandang hapon at magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Ito po inyong lingkod, si JomarX, and today we are finally reviewing the T238 Daybreak Chrono Tracer, which is from our good friends T238. This unit is provided to me by T238 for free for review, and of all the tracers that I have, I love this. As in, I forgotten my other tracers already. I have another T238. That's I forgot the name of that one. And my Aztec Bifrost. I don't use this that much anymore because if I'm using it for rifles and doing tech jobs, I use this a lot because it's basically does whatever I need, and I will get more into details on that one. First, the overview. This one is heavy, this is 200 grams in comparison to the, why I keep doing this, 60 grams of this one. This is my Aztec, so very different. This is basically the same. This is the, what's it? Spitfire, multiple lights, tracer functions. It's also a Spitfire and a tracer. The main difference is that the capacity. This has a 1500 milliamperes battery. This is rated up to 30,000 shots based on the manual of T238. If I'm going to test that much, no, I don't want to use up 30,000 rounds. I think later today I'll be doing shots because it's almost New Year. It's the 31st now. I'm going to shoot gels later on the unsuspecting people. No, joke. On the roofs and the sky. Probably it will be destroyed on re-entry. And both has a 14 millimeters counterclockwise thread. But this one it's basically removable. You just need where's the Allen? Each set has, let's put it there. See, this is the other. This is the 19 millimeter thread. Wherever that is used, I don't know. And you just need to remove, unscrew 2 screws, and then the 14 millimeter thread. Nice. And if ever you want to design something for this one, since this is removable, you can design this to connect to a different connector. I'm planning to do something on this one because since this is far too heavy for pistols, I'm currently in the designing of something like this that is connected here, but not to the thread, but to the inner barrel, cylindrical space, and it's connected here, and additional support here so that for pistols there will be no issue in supporting it because this is really heavy. I tried firing it on a pistol. It hampers the barrel from moving, so not recommended. And what else? Oh, one of its main functions that I really love is this one. It has a UI that can do chrono test. It's the usual same. So basically this and this, oh, they are both Aztec combined, ching, and this. I have a Chrono. I have a Daybreak Tracer. Sorry, that joke. Uh, 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 I call this one. Uh, this one is really nice. You can configure it for FPS, RPS, revolutions per second, the rate per second number, and it has up to 90 lines. So you can basically keep on try, test, and uh, I don't know why you're going to use it on a game to just say 99 lines of your firing, but if you're just going to test, for me as a technician, this is very convenient because when I'm doing checks, let's say if I'm fixing this unit, all I need to do is attach it and onto the barrel and just keep on trying. Modify the unit, try, modify the unit, try, modify the unit, try. And since I have historical FPS, and you can change also the auto shutter of this one. By default, the lowest is 20 minutes. So if you're doing multiple tests, you can store the last 99 lines. So you can test, check, modify, test again. You can see an FPS comparison. So very convenient. And also, one of my problems with this kind of tracers that if you're going to check the FPS, you're going to keep on try to angle this one, angle this one, angle this one. Sometimes you will hit the sides or accidentally hit the screen. It happens. So it's very convenient. You just modify, touch the barrel, test. Modify, touch the barrel, test. And you can also do the range test easily because the Chrono is already here. You just keep on firing, and if the FPS corresponds with the range. Very, very convenient. When it comes to games, I haven't tried it yet because, then again, it really adds heft to the unit. So it's something to consider, but it looks really cool. See? If you bring it to the game, they will know you are rich because this is very expensive. It's around twice or 2.5 times of this price. And this is already 4,000 pesos. So I'm expecting 8,000 plus. So this is a very premium model. You can see actually. Look at this very beautiful carbon cover. Oof, pretty. And it's all aluminum. So the risk of it getting hit here is very low unless you keep holding your gun and someone hates you and wants to hit your tracer. It's very low chance, but you'll never know. Anywho, what else? Oh yes, I remember. We're going to do live checking. Actually, I haven't compared this one yet. This is my Ace Tech. Yeah? And comparison to this one. This is unscripted. I haven't tried it yet, so this is actual. So let's do a side-to-side comparison. Oops. Prime. Hello. Go up. My gels are under spec. Okay, it's now loaded. So let's try. 260. Ooh. 262. Try again. 264. 265. 282. 286. 287, 290. So it's around 3 FPS difference. So wow. This accuracy on a very small unit at around 3 FPS, very nice. And now let's do the RPS test. I don't know if it will work that well because my gels are a little bit undersized, so we'll see. Put it in a nice area where it will not do much damage. Okay, 1, 2, full auto. Oh! 6.3. 6.2. And the last FPS is 271 and this is 276. Very close. Let's try again. Let's try. And my Chrono died. One of the disadvantage. Also, I don't want to keep on bringing battery, so I'm using a USB cable, but it came loose as time goes by. Let's try 280, 283. Very nice. I love this one. Okay, let's see the conclusions. If you're rich and you have no problems with money, get this one. And also if you're doing tech work on gel blasters and airsoft, because you have both of these here. And if you're doing long on a rifle and a long game, 30,000, excuse me, 15,000 milliamperes or 30,000 rounds, this will last you the whole day without you worrying that your tracer will die within the game. It already happened to this one. That's why I have multiple tracers. So if one dies, swap. I have another tracer ready, and the other one will be charged. But again, it's very expensive. And every time you discharge your tracer, it kills the battery every now and then until it dies. So another plus on this one. I cannot force you to buy this one, but if you have the money and you like the cool factor, buy it. It's well worth its price. And if you don't want, you can also not turn off the power, cancel. You can also turn off the chrono. There's a chrono off. If you want to increase the, it's almost there. If you want to increase the if you want to increase the lifetime of this one, it will be much longer if you do that. So bottom line, whatever this does and whatever this does, this can do it. Portable and better in most aspects. Accuracy, it's close. But I cannot say which one is more accurate, but it's close. And 3 plus 3 FPS difference. So it's fine. Anywho, if you have any comments, suggestions, violent reactions, do not hesitate to put them down in the comment section down below. And I'll answer it as soon as possible. Hanggang sa muli, paalam! Happy New Year! Ching!